check the scope. Money talk, money mo. Yeah. Main crew say they weed it. Kicking down the door.
Nvidia earnings, guys. $82 billion in one quarter. Let that sink in for a second. That's not annual revenue. That's not some forward projection. That is what Nvidia just printed in a single quarter. 85% year over year. But here's the thing, the number is not the story. Because what Jensen Huang said on that earnings call tonight, that's what changes everything. And if you're a trader, an investor, or just somebody paying attention to where the world is going, you need to hear this. So let's get into it. What's up, everyone? This is your host, Trader on the Storm. If you're new, welcome. We break down the market, the moves, and the money. And today, we are going all in on NVIDIA's earnings, specifically what Jensen said, because the man did not hold back. All right, 5 things. Let's go. Number one, the demand has gone parabolic. Jensen opened his closing remarks with 3 words that should stop you cold. Demand has gone parabolic. Not growing, not accelerating, parabolic. And then he said why. Number one, agentic AI has arrived. We've crossed the line from AI being a cool tool you play with to AI that actually does productive, valuable work. And he said that's all because of the fact that tokens are now profitable. Think about what that means. Every AI company, Anthropic, OpenAI, XAI, Meta, they are all in a race to produce more tokens. Faster, cheaper, and every single one of those tokens runs on NVIDIA. He put it simply, in the AI era, compute capacity is revenue and profits. All right, number two, NVIDIA business is into new buckets now. So if they've done something new, right? So they break the business into 3 buckets. Number one is hyperscale. Number two is ACIE, which stands for AI clouds, industrial enterprise. And number three is edge. So hyperscale, that's your AWS, the GCP, the Azure, all the hyperscalers. And how much money? $38 billion this quarter. 38 billion. Number two, ACIE, $37 billion. Jensen said this segment will grow faster than hyperscale long term. It represents the $100 trillion industrial economy that AI has not even touched yet. And number three is edge, robotics, autonomous vehicles, workstations, 6.4 billion. And this is growing fast. Physical AI is real and it's starting to scale. And now, why did they this, right? The segmentation of the business. Because Jensen is basically drawing you a map. He's saying, here's where the puck was, and here's where the puck is going. Where's the money going? Where the business is going. And the edge and enterprise segments, that's the next decade of growth. All right. Number three, sorry. Vera CPU, the $200 billion bombshell. Now, this is the part I want you to really lock in on because this new thing flew under the radar for a lot of people. So, NVIDIA just announced they're entering a brand new market and they've never competed in this before, and that's the CPU market. They've They have a new chip called Vera, and it's purpose built for one thing: agentic AI. Jensen's vision is that we are going from a billion human users on the internet to potentially billions of AI agents. Think about it, guys. AI agents, billions of them. And basically, they'll be running tasks 24/7. They'll be spinning off sub agents using tools. Every time one of those agents thinks, that's the GPU. And every time one of those agents acts, like run on a browser, executes code, manages memory, that's a CPU. So that's the biggest thing, guys. NVIDIA now owns both sides of that equation. And the numbers back it up. They already have $20 billion in Vera CPU revenue. 20 billion. This year alone. That's a brand new $200 billion TAM, right? New $200 billion total addressable market. And they never had this before. Jensen called it the world's first CPU purpose built for agentic AI. Every major hyperscaler is already partnering to deploy it. That is not vaporware, guys. This is happening now. All right, number four, Anthropic and the inference war. So, NVIDIA just added Anthropic as a strategic partner, and Jensen made a point to say that their coverage of Anthropic was essentially zero until recently. Now they're securing massive compute capacity for Anthropic across AWS, Azure, CoreWeave, etc. That is a huge new revenue stream that wasn't there 6 months ago. And on the inference side, this is where a lot of competition noise is coming from. The AMD, the Google TPUs, the custom silicon. Jensen pushed back hard. He said Nvidia is growing share in inference. They're growing and they're growing fast. And what is the kicker? Vera Rubin. That's their next gen CPU that's going to be launching Q3. And this is expected to be even bigger than Blackwell. Every frontier AI lab is planning to jump on it from day one. That wasn't true with Blackwell, it is true with Vera Rubin. And number five, the cash machine, the numbers. So let's talk about the numbers, guys. Free cash flow this quarter, $49 billion. $49 billion, right? And it's a record because it was $35 billion last time. It was $35 billion last time. They announced the $80 billion buyback. That is on top of $40 billion authorized already. So over $100 billion in total buyback, $120 billion of buyback. That is insane, guys. This is a big one. Quarterly dividend. They plan, so they raised their dividend from 1 cent to 25 cents. That's huge. And Jensen said they plan to return 50% of free cash flow to shareholders this year. So if you do the math out for over 4 to 5 years, you're looking at potentially $1 trillion return to shareholders. 1 trillion return to shareholders. Guys, think about it. This stock is trading at a sub 20 PE, basically a market multiple. And for a company which is growing 85%, this company is growing 85% year over year. You do the math. So all those people who are barking, the AI race is over and blah, 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 They clearly don't understand technology, and that's where the problem is. So I'll leave you with that thought. um, I think the stock is poised to run higher, much higher. My price target that I announced was $335, and it's going there. Whether it goes there next quarter or 2 years from now, I cannot say. Anyone cannot say, but it's going there. We've seen consolidation happen before. We might be running for another phase of consolidation. Who knows? But if you are a long term shareholder, you are in good hands with NVIDIA.